Alright, today we have a really special one. This is Spyro Year of the Dragon Randomizer. So this game finally has a randomizer, which is fantastic. This is one of my favorite games of all time, in my top 5 favorite games. And in this video, I'm going to showcase a little bit of the randomizer. Not to mention, I'm also going to show you how you can randomize it yourself. So let's get into the video. Before we get any further into the video, don't forget to like this video, please, because it really helps with that YouTube algorithm. It helps people to find my videos. Don't forget to comment down below as well. Comments help with the algorithm, and it also helps me to understand what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe, because we're really trying to grow. We're hoping to get to the first 1,000 subs by the end of this year. Don't forget to turn on those notifications as well, because you'll get notified of all of my uploads and my live streams when I go live. And don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, but let's get back into the video. Alright, so as of this recording, this video is going to go live on the 24th, so make sure that you check out my live streams, because I'm currently in the middle of a Spyro 3 randomizer stream series. The first stream happened yesterday, so stay tuned for that. But what does this randomize? So when you go to randomize the game, it'll actually tell you exactly what it randomizes, but the only things you have to pay attention to are eggs that are not given to you by other characters, eggs that are just lying around. The gem requirements for money bags are randomized, as well as the amount of eggs necessary to open portals. So certain portals require a certain amount of eggs to open. In this rando, you need a certain amount of eggs, obviously, for each one, but that value is going to be randomized. Along with some other cool stuff, so Spyro's colors can be randomized, dragon names are randomized, Spark's colors are randomized, some pop colors are randomized. So it's pretty cool. It's in early development, but it's actually really fun. So like, this is, okay, sorry, hang on, load. This is just my normal completed file. This is the current rando I have going. We will start a new game on the 3rd slot, so I can show you more in depth of what you can expect with this kind of thing. So new game. In the new slot, select, we'll play as Mooney Bags. Now, Spyro 3 is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely one that I've had a lot of experience with in my life. In fact, I used to speedrun it. Plus, I speedrun Spyro 3 on the Reignited trilogy as well. Also, for anyone wondering why the aspect ratio is bigger, it's because I'm using a widescreen hack in order to make it bigger, so that it's more modern, you know? Because I think it just looks nice. And the emulator actually does pretty well when it comes to stretching it without making it look too stretched. So a lot of the gems are randomized as well. Oh, the soundtrack too. The soundtrack is randoed as well. Now, not every freeform egg will be randomized. So like this one wasn't randomized in this seed, but the name was. However, if we continue to look, skip past Zoe, we'll have to speak to Bianca quickly. Oh yeah, portal names get randoed as well. And in Evening Lake and Midnight Mountain, some of the portals are randomized to different locations. It doesn't currently work in it doesn't work in Summer Spring or Midday Gardens yet. But as you can see, the egg that's normally up there is not up there. So that one has been randomized. Which, that got randomized to over here. Which is actually kind of cool. You can do a back jump to get up here. There we go. Bartholomew. Now, money bags. So, normally to open up Sheila's portal, it costs 300 gems. In this, I think it costed 380? 385 I needed to open Sheila in this. So those requirements are also randomized. I want to see if any of these portals are egg locked. Yes, this one is. So Molten Crater in this requires 13 eggs. Normally I think it requires 10. And then Seashell Shore is also locked. What's its requirement? 6. So Seashell Shore requires 6 eggs to unlock it. So you have to be a bit more strategic about which eggs you are and are not picking up. Oh, man. Alright, quick cut happened there. Sorry, I got a phone call. So that's what's really being randomized here, as well as some enemy placements. Some enemy placements can be a bit randomized as well. But now I've showcased a little bit of the randomizer to you, let's jump into how you go about randomizing this. Alright, so we're at the portion of the video where I'm going to show you how you randomize this. Now, the link for the randomizer program itself will be in the description below. However, please do not ask me in the comments or post a comment about it asking where you get the game files from. File sharing like this is illegal. I got this as a legal dump. I do own Spyro 3, the NTSC version. It has to be the NTSC version of the game, to my knowledge. So please don't ask in the comments about where you get the files from. It is illegal to file share like that. But assuming you have your .bin.q file from the game, and you have the Year of the Dragon Randomizer program, let's get in. So I've created a separate folder to store all this stuff in, because it's just easy, because this is an archived zip. You kind of want it in a normal folder. So we'll open up the archive zip, and we'll drag all of this stuff into a new folder. So now we've done that, we're also going to pop the Year of the Dragon files in there. So now all of this should be in that folder. So we got the dump ISO, mkey ISO, rename Year of the Dragon Randomizer exe, changelog, and your 2 game files for Spyro. So we don't actually need to touch any of the stuff in here except for the readme. The readme actually gives you a good indication of what you need to do. So we'll open up the readme. And the only part you want to pay attention to is, where is it? This part here. So where it says this, so you've got Spyro Year of the Dragon Randomizer.exe file path seed. Now, in order to actually randomize this, you would think you would want to launch the randomizer program. You do not. What you do want to do is you want to open them with a text file. Now, the reason for this is because, oh, I did not mean to close that one off. Whoops. The reason you want to do that is because we're going to manually edit what we need to put in CMD in this file. So, like I said before, you want to take this stuff and you want to copy it into the new text document. So we'll copy that in. So we're first going to edit the seed. So the seed, of course, in a randomizer is what generates the randomness in the way it randomizes. So I like to use 5 number seeds. So in this instance, let's choose seed 55782. Now, you do want to delete all of what it says seed, so including these, you want to delete those as well and just keep the space. So do it as I do it. Then, file path. So what you want to do is you want to go to your Spyro the Dragon folder and click on Year of the Dragon .bin. It has to be the .bin file. Right click it and hit copy as path. When you hit copy as path, you're going to then delete all of this and paste it in. So now that that part is done, we now have the command we're going to need to be able to do the randomizer. So now that we've got that, you're going to right click this. Actually, wait, no, not yet. Never mind. We'll open up CMD and run it as an administrator to make sure you don't run into any issues. So now we've done that, you want to open up the randomizer folder again. Right click this and copy address as text. With that done, type in CD and then space, and then paste in that path, and then hit enter. So that's going to make CMD force look into this folder for the next command. So the next command is this one. So you want to copy all of this text, and then you want to paste it in, and hit enter. So now it popped up with that sound, and it now pops up with Spyro Year of the Dragon Randomizer version 1.1.1. Written by blah blah blah. A copy of Spyro 3 e.g. bin/q is required to run this tool. Only final versions of the game are compatible. So you do need the right version of the game to do this. Like I said, I can't provide you with one. Mine is a legal dump, so keep that in mind. But once that's done, just hit enter. And then it's going to start randomizing. Now, randomize complete, so you can hit enter to exit. And if you scroll up, sorry, right here, this is what it exactly randomizes. So randomizing Moby placement and egg requirements, randomizing egg requirements for a home world, so that's for all 4, randomizing dragon names, randomizing loading screen skyboxes, updating credits, randomizing moneybags requirements, randomizing music, randomizing level names, randomizing text colors, randomizing Sparks colors, randomizing Spyro's colors. So that's all the stuff that gets randomized, but that is basically done. Once you've done that, you can hit enter to exit. And then close off CMD. We can close off this text document now, we don't need it. open this up and you will have Spyro 3 randomize.q, Spyro 3 randomize.bin. So there are the two files that generate this is your randomizer. So all you do is open up EPSXE, load up the bin file, and boom, there is your randomized copy of Spyro 3. I hope this video helped. I hope you enjoyed looking into the Spyro 3 randomizer. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me on my socials. Those are all linked down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.